Good morning, everyone. My name is MightyStream. I'm going to do your July the 10th spiritual principle a day in a meditation. If you need to reach me, feel free to do so at recoveryofhope21@gmail.com. The title of today's meditation, Striving to be Humble Servants. Being asked to lead, to serve, to accept responsibility is a humbling experience for a recovering addict. That comes from the 12 concepts of NA service. Fourth concept. While using, most of us were not asked to lead anything. When we did have such experiences, they were opportunities for our character defects to feed like vampires on the victim's blood. Our ravenous need for perfection and validation, our self-importance, competitiveness, and attention-seeking branded those situations. Others of us imploded with self-doubt. We couldn't ask for help, didn't feel we had anything to offer, or were too high to show up. Such experiences only made us more isolated and fearful, and even less willing to take on responsibilities, if anyone bothered to ask again. When it comes to service, our 1-2 punch of low self-esteem and high self-importance follows us into the rooms. If we are asked to take out the rubbish, it requires asking someone where to, and even that can be hard for us. If we're asked to lead a meeting, we need assurance that we don't have to wow them with war stories, real or imagined, or slay with our comic genius. All we have to do is show up and be honest. When we lack humility, everything is more complicated than it needs to be. If we are willing, we'll end up in service positions that suit our innate talents, some that we'll grow into with support, and others that will expose our defects to the bone. Humility is the vehicle, that allows us to accept responsibility without serving our ego. We can do something well without showing off, just as we can do something awkwardly or even fail at it with grace. Next time I'm asked to serve, I'll just do the task as well as possible. That's what really matters. Let's take a moment of silence followed by the we version of Serenity Prayer. A moment of silence now, please. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. How important it is to be able to serve with humility. Being able to serve with humility is a work in progress. It's not something that we get done perfectly and say, oh, I'm a humble servant now. You strive for it. The thought of it is worthy to be a humble servant. But undoubtedly, if you've done any service work, you've learned the humility that it comes sometimes to admit that you don't know what to do, to actually open your mouth and ask the question that you need to ask so that you can carry or perform the service that you're providing efficiently, proficiently. It takes humility to be able to say, this is really not my cup of tea. This is not something that I'm good at, nor am I interested in becoming better at it. The thing that I got from doing this particular position is just how little I know about balancing a checkbook or being a treasurer. Some people will do that position and say, yeah, I'm not good at it, but I'm willing to give it a go and continue to try. It takes humility to be able to say yes or no to a service position based on how you really feel about it. Being real, being honest is an act of humility in and of itself. Today, as you go forward today and you're in a position to serve in any capacity, ask God to help you do it humbly, as authentically as possible. One, that takes a lot of the pressure off. But two, it puts you in a perfect position to receive all of the help that you could possibly need to carry it out. My name is MightyStream. I've enjoyed talking to you today. I hope that you will have a beautiful day on purpose. I most definitely intend to do so. I'm looking forward to getting my day started. Talk to you soon.